Day one at the Edinburgh Fringe Festival. So, first of all, a long, tiring day. I arrived yesterday from Bolton, travelled up by train. It took an extra hour because God bless him, the train driver on our train to Edinburgh, he had a medical emergency. So then we all had to get kicked off the train, get on the next one, which was an hour later. So by the time I got a big heavy gym bag on my back full of like 2 weeks worth of clothes, that kind of thing, I was about ready for a nap, but I had an hour until the first show that I was booked in for, which was an Asian occasion down at Freddy's, booked by Raoul Somia, and yeah, I'll be honest, really enjoyed it. Straight in there, as tired as I was thinking, oh, this could go quite badly for me. I'm not really feeling my best, but as soon as I got on stage, boom, found my feet straight away. Being an Asian audience, that's my bread and butter, that kind of thing. I'm talking to my people, and as well, I'm giving them a flavour of Asian that they don't usually get, that they find a little bit more interesting. So I like to tap into that kind of thing. I only had 7 minutes. I did 6 minutes, and I used 1 minute of it to plug my solo show, which was later on that night. Let's get into that right now. So my solo show, I'm doing it at the Apex in Hoot number 6, their smallest room. I only managed to book this in 1 week ago, so I'm already way behind everybody else. Everyone else has been planning this for months and months and months. I booked mine a week ago. It's still not on sale on the Fringe website. I don't have any flyers. I'm going to order those today, hopefully collect them tomorrow. Yeah, so then I turn up. Obviously 0 tickets sold because you can't buy tickets. So I'm just flying now outside. And I'll be honest, it came to we're about 5 minutes from showtime. I'd spoken to quite a few people, but because I had no flyers, it's hard. But humans, we're visual people. We want to see something in front of us. I didn't have anything like that to give them. I was just pointing to my name on the board going, listen, I'm here 9:45. If you want to come and see me, I'd love to see you there. That kind of a spiel. Not really pushing it too hard. That's another thing that I struggle with, to be honest with you. The one thing that I think you really need here is that shameless self-promotion to tell people, no, I am amazing, this show is fantastic. But I feel like, I don't know, in life, coming from a council estate especially, it's kind of looked down upon to be so braggadocious and stuff like that. Anyway, that was something that I was struggling with. 5 minutes before the show, I'm thinking I'm going to have to pull the show. I've sent a few people inside, but there's so many shows going on, they might have been pinched off by somebody else. Anyway, send them in. 5 minutes before the show, guy from the venue comes in. He goes, what show you plugging in? I'm going, I'm on 9:45. He goes, yeah, can we get you on right now? There's people in there waiting. I'm like, whoa, I didn't think there'd be anyone in there. Now, truth be told, there was not a full room. It only fits 25 people. There were 3 people in the room. I got 2 lads from Glasgow, and I got 1 lad from Cologne, Germany in there. All about my age, in the 30s zone. So it was a comfortable audience for me in terms of that. But I've had this thing in my mind that a lot of people have been complaining about, low crowd numbers and stuff like that. As you would do, people have spent a lot of money to come in. We want our shows to be a success, and we all believe in ourselves. And to what element that's delusion, I don't know. But yeah, so I've seen people complaining about only having low numbers. So I thought to myself, I want to make sure that whoever comes to my show, I give them the exact same show I would give it if I was in a 250 person room. And even those 3 people in there, I felt like I did a really good job of that, of making sure, do you know what, I wasn't feeling sorry for myself, I wasn't punishing them for being there, because this is something that other people do as well, is when there's only a small audience, they punish that person for being there by putting on a subpar show, but they're the one person who gave you that shot. So having 3 people, great start. And then halfway through the show, 3 women came in who were on my train to Edinburgh. We got chatting about, oh my God, I wonder what's happening, I wonder when the next train is, all this stuff. Anyway, they came to see me, they came halfway through the show, which doubled my audience, doubled it up to 6. So in the end, I would call it an okay show, because numbers wise, 6 out of 25, you're looking at just less than a quarter of the room full. Financially, what I made off it, I made about half of what I need to break even. So I was thinking actually there, I wasn't too upset about that, because a quarter full, I made half of what I need to break even, because I did it on a pay what you want basis, because obviously you can't buy tickets, they pay what they want as they leave, right? So I was very happy that they paid that amount of money to me, because they were obviously showing that they were very happy. I'll break down all the numbers eventually on this video. But yeah, so that was day one. Performance wise, like I say, happy with it. Financially and audience numbers wise, not where I need it to be, but you know, we keep pushing. But audience satisfaction wise, literally everyone came up to me afterwards and told me, you know, how good they thought it was. Now, whether they were just, you know, trying to be nice because they liked me from the show experience, I don't know. Whether they genuinely liked the show, I hope it's a genuine like of the show. But I guess either way, it's a good thing, isn't it? Either it's a genuine like of me, a genuine like of the show. But yeah, that was day number one. I'm dressed, ready to go out for day number two. Ready to hit Edinburgh. I need to go and get the bus, so I'm staying like a 50-minute bus ride out of Edinburgh in a place called Musselburgh at Queen Margaret University. So I need to go and get the bus, get myself there, and then yeah, see what day two has in store. I currently have 3 shows booked in. My own solo show at Asian Occasion again, and I'm doing Tom Short's compilation at Brewdog. So again, should be interesting for me. Hopefully it goes well. And I'm hoping to pick up some little spots here and there. Last year I was doing a lot of late spots because I didn't have my own show. Yesterday, because I was so tired, I didn't want to stick around, but hopefully tonight I can stick around a little bit longer. But yeah, that's day number one in the books.